Today, I am going to beat Breath of the Wild without spending any rubies, and I'm going to every single Divine Beast to see if it's possible. And if you want to see Tears of the Kingdom content, then examine to the subscribe button. Alright, let's begin. When I woke up, I got my stuff and went towards the tower. I picked up some weapons on the way and killed some enemies. After I got to the tower, I went towards the Magnesis Shrine, and after I got to the shrine, I got this chest, and I don't need that or that. But then I went towards the bomb shrine, and I did the shrine very fast, kinda. And when I was going towards the stasis shrine, I chopped down some trees, and I got some spicy peppers on the way also. And then I got to this shrine, and after I got stasis, I went towards the next shrine, and I tried to get some more weapons on the way, and then I got to the shrine and got through it very easily. But then I went to the Temple of Time and got an extra heart. Then I got the paraglider, and I got this coat and some more peppers. These items will be important later. And then we can finally start the journey to be broke for the entire game. And when I got to the stable, I chopped down a lot of trees. Then I went to this old woman explaining to me on why I had to waste my time going to this village in the first place. But now let's head over to Zora's domain. And on my way there, I got some octo balloons, which I'll explain later. And when we actually get here, all we really have to do for this area is to get some shock arrows. There is a store right here, but it's closed, so I need to go up to the scary Lionel and ask him for arrows. And when I got up here, they were pretty easy to get, thankfully. And then I got to the docks and I shot these glowing bits, and now we can enter the Divine Beast. I did these terminals normally, but then we have Water Blade Ganon, and thankfully I defeated this guy on my first try. And now we can actually start the challenge basically by going to the Town of the Birds, or what normal people call it, Rito Village. To complete this Divine Beast, I need to have cold resistance 2, so I can actually survive while completing the beast. And good thing I have this coat and these peppers, and I need to cook a lot of these peppers so I can try to beat the Divine Beast as fast as possible. But just in case, I got a lot more. But now let's put on my coat and head over to the flying range. And after doing some tests, I got these cannon thingies. And after that was over, we can finally head inside the Divine Beast. And after doing the first and second shrine, I needed cold resistance again. And I was wondering, do I have enough to defeat the Divine Beast on time? But I didn't have time to think about that. All I had to do was the focus to examine the terminals. And after I did just that, we can finally fight the boss. And I defeated this boss in my first try. Yep, totally. And after getting some bow, we can head towards Gerudo Town for some reason. And obviously, I can't just walk into Gerudo Town, so I need to figure out a way to get into Gerudo Town without the required clothing. And weirdly enough, there are a lot of ways to get into Gerudo Town, but before we try to do that, I had to get something first. Like a lot of somethings, which were octo balloons. Seriously? What are you gonna do with those? Fly over there? Okay, let me explain. So there was this glitch discovered by the cactus plant. The video I use will be in the card, and his link and the video link will be all in the description. Honestly, without this video, I probably would have been very screwed. Anyways, I'll explain this glitch the best I can. So you need some wood to set up a campfire. Then find a flat wall and a flattish surface. Once you're looking away from the wall, use your magnesis, but pause while it's being used. Does that make sense? No? Let's continue. Once paused, pull out 2 to 5 octo balloons. After you unpause, the octo balloons will drop instantly, since you were still basically using magnesis. Then pull out your bow with a flashy arrow, like a shock arrow. Once it's pulled out, pause again to drop your bow, and then mash A a bunch. And if your arrow looks like a magic wand, and if this octo balloon looks like that it's pulling on nothing, but it's actually pulling your bow underground, then you have almost successfully done the glitch. Almost. But then we have the hardest part of the glitch, for me at least, which was the time. And for the time, you usually wait around 2 to 3 minutes. You're waiting for this amount of time because the bow is falling underground into the void, and you can't wait too long or too little, or else the glitch won't work. Once your time is up, pause the game and equip an arrow that you have 0 of, and then unpause for like a second or something, and then pause once more to equip the arrow that you were using before, and then once you unpause, if your arrow is a little flickery, or if there's no arrow, then that's a really good sign. Then go to sleep at the campfire, and when you do this, the game is trying to load the Void and Gerudo Town. When you wake up from the campfire, you can just run in. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, so after 20 minutes of trying the glitch, I finally got it. And when I was trying to sleep at the campfire, my game crashed. God damn it. But then a few minutes later, I did the glitch again, and when I went to the campfire, this happened. I'm in. Yes! Let's go! I did it. I did the glitch. And now we can start the quest. And we have to go right back into Gerudo Town. Are you serious? This certain NPC starts the Yiga clan quest, so we have to do the glitch again, and time again. I tried this glitch for literally an hour, but then I got to this point. Everything loaded in as I was about to talk to this person, but then after literally 2.5 hours later, I slept at the campfire and I finally got in and talked to the NPC. And now we can finally head over to the Yiga clan, and after getting caught a few times for some reason, I finally got through and beat the boss. But now we have to do this glitch one last time. So after hours and hours of attempts, I got the glitch, and then this happened. Yeah! I finally did it. I went into Gerudo Town 3 times without a disguise. And now we can never see this stupid town again. And we can move on to the Divine Beast. And good thing I have a multi-shot arrow so I can do this very easily. And then I got all the terminals just like this. And now we have the boss. And this boss was extremely easy. Yup. I beat this guy my first try. And now we are finally done with Gerudo Town. So let's move on to the last stop of the challenge, Goron City. So now with Goron City, it's obviously hot in there. So how can we get Flame Guard 2 exactly? Well, to get Flame Guard 1, all we have to do was just to get some fireproof lizards. And when I mean some, I mean a lot, just in case. And I got enough lizards just to enter the Flame Guard 1 area. But how do we get the second Flame Guard, you may be asking? Well, there's actually a side quest that you can do to get the chest piece of the flame armor, or whatever it's called. And all we need is to get 10 fireproof lizards. So I got my 10 lizards, and then I gave them to this guy. And I got some more potions, just in case. And then I made it to Goron City, and I rushed to find a scaredy cat, I guess. Then we are about to fight the Divine Beast until we needed potions to survive, which is fine, I have a lot of them. And then I got all 3 spots and went inside the Divine Beast. And just like the bird Divine Beast, we have to do this Divine Beast as fast as possible. So I got these terminals pretty quickly, but then we get to Fireblight Ganon, and I only had 3 minutes to defeat this boss. But thankfully this was the easiest Ganon out of all of them, and I defeated him just in time. But after that boss, I went straight to the Lost Woods. Sorry, I had to get the Master Sword real quick. And now we can fight Ganon, and this boss was pretty easy because I just used the Master Sword and no other swords. And when I went outside, I got this harp looking thing, and with the power of music, I guess, I got all the spots, and then I went for the last shot and I beat the game without spending any rubies. And I honestly couldn't believe that this challenge was possible, and this challenge was perfect before Tears of the Kingdom. And if you want to see Tears of the Kingdom content, then make sure to beat that subscribe button so hard that it turns gray. And that's it. Okay, bye.